Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik and this is a game War in the Pacific Advanced Edition. This is my play by email match against Xargun. He's the allied player and for me it is Empire of Japan. This is scenario 1, game version 26B, 11th March 42. The day after Xargun actively using his British cruisers to bombard my base at Akyab. And I took just now the Christmas Islands. Without a fight? Not sure. I thought there's a Dutch air base force at the beginning, but this is maybe already a long time moved away. Still cleaning the mines of Singapore. Maybe I can finish this today. Oh, still too many. And more night strikes. So I don't have any house rule for night strikes. I let them simply run whatever they want, because you can run anytime you want. Less moonlight is only less chance to hit. And the British hitting nothing, or British allied Commonwealths. But you can also see that there's some reduced bomb load. So not the best way maybe to use the bombers, but well, Xargun maybe have not long range bombers here in New Zealand. My submarine is engaging here, this AMs, but no real impact. And more dot bases. Oh, okay. This was the last mines of Singapore. And there are 2 or 3 ships. Could be this motor harbor patrol craft. I was engaging 3, 4, 5, 10 times before without really meaningful battle. I have navy units on navy strike, but if this is this low level kind of threat ships, then often the commanders say I don't attack this, make no sense. I'm waiting for something more juicy. Good. Support airstrikes in China and around the map. Yesterday I think there was bad weather. Today I can strike again. So the attack on Bellevue was not so successful. My airstrikes are also not so great. Heavy rain. Cannot change. This is more successful. A lot of units getting disabled. And the flag kill. Unlucky. But luckily these are all airframes, I don't care too much. And losing 1 pilot per day or even 2 is, at least for the Japanese army, not something you have to worry about. wood bombs. At least if they're hitting the Chinese or allies. Oh, a little too fast. But a lot of recon, nothing more. One more Navy Guard unit is arriving here to help. It's the southern end of Borneo. And dot bases. But I'm nearly done. So 3 weeks left. I mean, dot bases you can pick anytime. Not really need amphibious bonus for this, but I won't get it done end of the turn. So this is the shock. No, this was the normal. No, I make a shock attack, but simply to hope to force these units to surrender. And because they are broken, so I destroy them outright all. I think there was only 4 units. Yeah, all 4 units getting destroyed. This was a base force of Darwin, a platoon, Northern Territory, I think HQ, and more Australian forces. So that is most of the Australian Northern Army defeated and destroyed already. Bombardment. Here is a shock attack because I must cross the river. These 2 Chinese corps are now destroyed and come back. This is now tank and infantry taking on and forcing both Chinese units out of the hex. Yeah. Good. So they're retreating here on the road. Easier for me to catch them again. Bombardments. Meaningful bombardments. Bombardments on Bendoing. I hope. Yeah, but it's not working. I destroy the fort. Sometimes you have a better results in bombardments, but no. Take your base. Try to crash. And Kuching is falling today. So that is also done. This take my unit also some blood, but I take the base and the British are defeated. And now this is this northern end New Zealand base, and they cannot hold and must retreat. Sometimes it would be, I could wait. If I wait 2 or 3 more turns and my units are in Auckland, then the units had no way more to retreat, but on the other hand, it cost me 2 or 3 days. At least I take the base. So I take this base, and this was a turn. So everything smooth and successful. Steady steps on the on the road to victory for Japan, or at least to the next important goal. If I win this war is the other question. Maybe not really winning, but maybe get a compromise peace at the end. Air losses, 1 flag kill over Bendoing. There's 1 killed pilot. Yeah. Ship sunk. There was no sinking sound, so no. Army kill points roughly 40-1. So still a good ratio, but air losses is only best case 1-1. And ship sinking, not the best, but also okay. But I was really not able to sink a lot of military equipment, only cargo ships, tankers, and so on. So more important is the highway to Lenshaw is open again. I also achieve a victory at this dot base. So there's now more easy supply run for me in the future. mean, I will swing now this division and Panzer unit or tank unit around to take on open this block. Because up to now I have not really a lot supplies going to this mountain hex. And this is for me more or less now a block force. This is now the official border or hex of struggling for me. I have here one unit, it's digging in as a division. I think the Chinese cannot really take them out easily because this is now mountain and or triple defense. So for both sides, I cannot kick them out easily, they cannot kick me out easily, and I think one division is even enough to stop the Chinese approach here. So I have more time to clean up all the mess here in the center. And the new center of focus is for me normally now the southern front. I drive an army in this direction and the second army in this direction. I arrive already with most of my equipment. Yeah, I think. So I have here roughly 1,500 attack value. This is enough to walk here up and threaten the enemy. I will also create a new army force in the east side of Changsha, so that I have here roughly maybe 3,000 here and 3,000 attack value here. Because there's not much more I want to take. This is really all I need. So the next focus is here the central South Chinese industry area. With best case I can also take this one, but we will see. Most important is for me this industry and this 3-4 bases. And this is on the way. Here's only 2 units. I think there's nothing to stop me. I have here 1 division and the support. 2 divisions in support. This is a thing. Easy going. Burma was today no cruiser bombardment. But also not really a good way for me to counter this. But I also don't need. I focus for my next operation. I must take Medan and then Sebang and then there's 2 other bases. Not too much to do. Bendowing is really hard with this mountain and bad weather. But it's a question of time. Australia, northern front is a success again. Australian forces getting destroyed. So now I can take on. Here's the air base. I need a new recon here. But I guess. So there are forces in these 2 hexes. And there's also 1 unit in this hex. But I simply drive here down, take this base, and then I will think about what is next. Maybe I go to Tenet Creek. I think this is the maximum I need. The question is if I didn't focus to take this other bases, they are not really so important. I mean, you can get the points, but I am no focus for resources. Resources you can find here. This I must take normally, and then ship this back to Java, and then I can maybe consume it. Okay, some sub-activity, but not too much. New Zealand, I took this base, there was no industry, so it's not so important. I will walk here down and walk on Auckland and use this unit for garrison unit, because Auckland requests 80, Wellington asked for 80, Churchtown asked for 60. And here's more. So I need some units to make garrison here. I don't want to split up a division to do this. And tomorrow I will arrive in Hamilton. So the day after tomorrow I can maybe attack. And in 3 days I'm already in Auckland, because I can make here roughly 25 to 30 miles per day on the highway, even if you cannot see it. So this is why you must always use the air key to really see what road is here and how they are connected, not only watch the map. And everything else, a lot of stuff is moving around. I only watch if there's any shipping coming near to Parago, Suva, Gilbert Islands, Marshall Islands, or wherever, but I don't see any allied activity. The activity I see so far is only around Australia and India Ocean. Some stuff I can intercept. but I give more or less up all activity around Karachi, even if it's nice and juicy, but it's so far away. My submarines cannot stay there for a long time. Maybe if I ever have a better position in the future, I can try it again, but no, not now. Good, then see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.